Time to tell it like it is.
What's up, YouTube? I'm right back at it. Let's jump right into this thing. This actually is going to be a short one, a very short one. I've said this before, and it's never short. This one is actually going to be a short one. I felt the need to do this video because something that really kind of just bothered me, just bothered me. Me and my tight ass shirt today. Y'all like that? Man, my tight wearing my son's shirt. What the hell was I thinking? Anyhow, I felt the need to do this video because, at different jobs that I've worked at, I've held positions of management, of supervisor. My current job where I work right now, I've been working there more than 8 years now. I am, for more than 7 of those years, I've been a supervisor. And the thing that really bothers me is the fact that there's a lot of employees, most are good, everything's cool, but there's quite a few employees that don't like me. And they have absolutely no reason to not like me. When it comes to me having to train these employees or coach them or do write-ups, whatever the situation may be, it's for a perfectly good reason. To speak even further as it relates to that, when I'm not even documenting anything, I've taken time before and I've sat down with these employees, with other supervisor managers, to talk to these employees and find out why it is that their performance is not changing. It's not always immediately, hey, let's fire this motherfucker. That's not the case at all. But when you have an employee that continues over and over again and not do what they're expected to do, this is why you get paid. Keep in mind, this is why you get that check every week. And you don't want to do that. So why are you here expecting to get a fucking check? I've said it before, I'll say it again. I said this to so many people before. I wish there was some kind of way, some very accurate, very thorough way of tracking people's performance. That would kind of eliminate the job of a supervisor in a way. But some way of tracking that. And then you would get paid based on that. So it wouldn't matter. You can go and slack off and do whatever the fuck you want to do if it's not your job. If you don't want to do the work that's expected of you, you want to provide some bullshit, no good ass performance, some half-ass performance, then you can't be mad later on when you get that half-ass check. But unfortunately most jobs there's no way to do that. Or at least it hasn't been discovered yet. But back to my point, these employees, they continue, they have these negative feelings. I've been threatened by employees. They hate me because they're not doing their job. And it just bothers me so much. I don't understand why. And it seems like the majority of them are, younger folks nowadays. It's like they don't want to work. They don't have it in them. I don't know how their parents are treating, are raising them or preparing them for life. But, it's just crazy to me how they respond to a lot of things and how it seems they want something for nothing. I don't understand that. To my point, it really bothered me because, and I don't care about the fact that they don't like me. Fuck all that. You don't have to like me. I'm here to do my job just like I expect you to be here to do your job. You don't have to like me. Make things a lot easier. You can enjoy your job a lot more when you're around people that get along and everybody likes each other, but it's not necessary, not for work. I don't have to see you after I leave here. It's not necessary. Now, these employees don't like me. They have these hateful ass feelings towards me because they're not doing their job. They're not doing what they're supposed to. And I don't understand that for the life of me. Me, I call myself being the better person. I continue, even though I've been threatened and cursed and all kind of things, I will still walk by them and see them and still speak to them and everything. I get ignored. I get these ugly, nasty ass looks. I still be the type of person now. I still be me. This is getting to what I wanted to say, what I really want to say. I'm sure I'm not the only person that have heard this said before. Be the better person. Be the bigger person. See, that's not why I continue to speak to them and continue to be this same professional as possible. Of course, in my videos, I act and speak different. Not at work. This is my shit. I do what the fuck I want. But when I'm in a professional setting, when I need to respond a certain way or display myself as a certain type of person, I have no problem with doing that. In my personal life, I act pretty much like I do at work. These videos is just the real that I feel I feel that really realness down inside of me needs to come out. You know, a lot of people need to hear the real. You have to respond and speak and act a certain way to certain people. I've had employees straight out tell me, I don't give a fuck. Fuck that. Man, you think I give a fuck, man? I ain't gonna, they just straight out talk. They don't care. Those type of people are some of the type of people that I like to reach with my videos. You know, if I get on here and I'm talking all, you know, like Steve Urkel and all, you know, that nobody's gonna watch that shit. They're not gonna pay attention to that shit. They're not. So that's why I feel. And plus the way it irritates me, it bothers me a little bit inside. That's what makes me want, that's why I have no issue with speaking this way and coming off this way. Not only do I think they will receive it differently, but it's in me that feeling to want to, you know, instead of going out and being violent and fighting somebody or responding in some immature, some stupid ass way, I choose to do it like this, do my videos. But back to this saying that I'm sure everybody has heard, many people have heard before: be the bigger person, be the better person. I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that at all, and I'm going to explain to you why. Because this speaks to, or it should speak to, your personal credibility. How you act, how you respond in certain situations, the type of person that you are showing yourself to be to other people, the rest of the world, that has an effect on your personal credibility. That speaks to your personal credibility. Now, in this life, in this world, there are a lot of things that, you know, there's a lot of times we'll have to be competitive. We'll have to compete with other people. When it comes to your personal credibility, that's not one of those things that you should have to compete with. This is you. Nobody else owns this. Nobody else has this. No control over you. When it comes to your personal credibility, it should not be a competition. Now, as this relates, how this relates to what I said is that the way I like to think of it, the way I say it, is be a better person. Be a bigger person. When you state it as being the better person or bigger, you know, it's like you're including everyone else. And you shouldn't think that way when it comes to your personal credibility. Same way I have my little slogan: subscribe to change, subscribe to being better people. About you, each and every individual, you being a better person. It has nothing to do with competing with everybody else. Nothing at all to do with that. Personal credibility. That's why I continue to come off the same way. They can give me evil looks, they can curse me, they can ignore me. Me, this is for me. My own personal credibility. I am a better person. I am a bigger person. It's not a competition. I'm not doing it for anybody else or for any other. This is for me. If that's not where you're already at, try that. Give it a try. See how things work out for you. I think it worked out a whole lot better. Whole lot better. This wasn't quite as short as I would like for this video to have been, but nevertheless, I got quite a few more to record today. Subscribe to change, subscribe to being better people. Next video is right behind this one. I'm back, baby. Let's go.